Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday. Another big week. There's plenty been happening out there in the economy. Obviously the federal government's had its announcements during the week and it's great to see they're going to continue a lot of their support schemes that they have. There's a lot of pundits out there predicting it will all fall apart at the end of September. I think personally that we're looking like we're coming down to a fairly soft landing once they've got the last of this COVID situation in Australia sorted out, but it appears we're going in the right direction. Speaking of local businesses that I know and business people I know, they seem to be quite optimistic going forward and particularly looking forward to 2021. So I think things are going the right way, but from a real estate point of view, the interest has continued, and we've seen this week a number of properties with multiple offers on them, which is very encouraging for future sellers. So if you are thinking about selling, there are buyers out there and they are in big numbers. Figures from the Real Estate Institute of WA for this week. Last week, 799 sales, so still above what we would consider the average. In terms of stock, down to 10,490, so pretty well seems to be at a level. Still 29% down in terms of listings that we had a year ago. So in other words, there's less properties on the market than a year ago. Rentals are staying around the 3,869 mark, so under that 4,000 mark. So it seems to be quite a good balance, and I've said this before, between sales and rentals at the moment, which is really, really encouraging. Just on our relocation, I've mentioned to you a couple of times already, but it's another reminder, we will be moving premises for our residential side, for our main office, come the end of August. We seem to be on track for that. It's up to the new Catalyst building, which will be very, very exciting. And we will start doing a display unit for leasing next week on the 1st, so look forward to seeing you there. If anyone's looking for a fully secured apartment of fantastic quality, brand new, secured car park, the list goes on, please encourage them to come along or look at our website. For more inquiry, you can email catalyst@realestateplus.com.au and we can send you some more information. Commercial industrial team, as probably mentioned before, but just a reminder, they have moved down to Farrell Road there in Midvale, talking to Mike and Sam, and they've found the move to be terrific and they're settling in really well. Clients are finding them and they are finding new business. So they're seeing some real positive signs on the commercial side, which probably surprises a number of people. Inquiry to premises is up to what it was probably about 9 months ago, or 6 months ago, so that's something very, very important going forward. And speaking to our Hills offices up in Chidlow and Bakers Hill, they're seeing a record amount of inquiry. Chidlow office has really been very, very, very busy in the last 3 weeks, and Bakers Hill, since the reopening up there, have found an increased interest and certainly more buyers going through that particular area. So overall in our marketplace, we're seeing some very positive trends. So if you are thinking about selling, contact any of our offices and we're more than happy to speak to you and see and give you a snapshot of what's happening in the marketplace. In the meantime, all the best to you and your family, and check out realestateplus.com.au.